Hey everyone, how's it going today? cryptoFOXXY here. Thanks guys so much for stopping by the channel. So we know that Germany has been basically selling Bitcoin for the last little bit. It has been driving the prices down, and finally, we are almost in the clear. They have lost their billionaire status, and they are holding just mere a couple hundred million dollars worth of Bitcoin, a mere couple $100 worth of Bitcoin. I guess to Germany that's not much, right? So let's talk about what this means. Could we be, headed for a bit of a turnaround here for Bitcoin and the overall crypto market? So let's jump into it in this video. Smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more cryptocurrency news. My name is cryptoFOXXY, and I run this channel. I post consistently about cryptocurrency and its effect on basically the overall market and things like that and the financial situations. So, the German government has now lost its Bitcoin billionaire status after more than 3 weeks of sustained sell offs. Finally. So it's very interesting because Germany has been selling off, but other countries such as El Salvador and such have been accumulating Bitcoin, and it's kind of funny to see how they value Bitcoin when it comes to to currency. But the German government continued with its Bitcoin sell-offs on Thursday today. The government sent its stash to different exchanges and addresses, depositing hundreds of Bitcoins to Kraken, Bitstamp, Coinbase, and Cumberland, among others, in the past few days. The German government currently holds, I don't think this is correct yet, recently. It said that they hold about 9,000 Bitcoins worth about 577 million. But I think the updated amount right now, Germany has under 285 million worth of Bitcoin left to sell. So that is a little bit more up to date there. Some German lawmakers have criticized the continued Bitcoin sell offs. I mean, coming into what could be a potential massive bull run. I mean, I don't understand why they're selling all of their Bitcoins. It just kind of doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. They could continue basically to profit off that a heck of a lot more if they just waited and, had had some more time in hands maybe. But sell-offs by the German government had coincided with the distribution of Mt. Gox repayments of about 9 billion. So we still have that on weighing over us as well. Heavily weighted. This is weighted heavily on the midterm bullish outlook. All of these things combined have basically caused the sell-off, and that's why we're seeing the price of the overall crypto market cap slipped from nearly 2.8 trillion last month to around 2.26 trillion. Bitcoin holders could significantly benefit from the potential collapse of the US dollar, among other global fiat currencies as well. Institutional investors have accumulated over 600 worth Bitcoins since last week, Friday, through the US based spot Bitcoin ETFs. So the ETFs are starting to get hot again. El Salvador, through its Bitcoin plan, has continued to accumulate more coins daily. So it's kind of interesting to see that, right? Germany's selling, El Salvador's buying. So it'd be kind of nice if they had just, been able to make an agreement and do more of like an OTC type transaction where they just buy it from them and, continue about our day, right? But that's not the case. So, we have to withstand some of this turbulence time before we get to, where we need to be. So Bitcoin was gradually losing bullish momentum the past 4 months. But it's something that we know it's going to turn around. We know historically Bitcoin has been pretty good to run later in the year in Q4. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm using this as a bit of an accumulation zone. So so Bitcoin's at a major crossroads right now that could either lead to a continued rally towards new all-time high or a further capitulation towards 50K. I'm seeing 50K in social media. A lot of people are calling for 50K. I don't know if that's going to happen. Obviously, none of us have a crystal ball. We never really know what is specifically going to happen, but we will have to wait and see how Mt. Gox kind of leads the market, right? It's going to determine if we're going to see another sell off and that type of thing. From a technical standpoint, Bitcoin price must reclaim the 200-day moving average in order for it to has a support level to invalidate further capitulation ahead and kind of start a rebound. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the 200 EMA for Bitcoin to turn around, and it's going to take a little bit, guys. I'm not going to be I'm not going to sugarcoat things because that's just not how I roll. We take the good with the bad. We have to, we report the good things, but we also have to report the bad things. And, Bitcoin has been, but I mean, we zoom out, right? I mean, we zoom out. Bitcoin is, has been upwards to 75K. Like that is absolutely insane since last year. You zoom out of the charts and look and see what Bitcoin was at the price of last year. It's completely completely different. So we're looking now at 50K as doom and gloom, when last year we were looking at 50K as, oh my gosh, goodness, I can't wait for it to, hit 50,000 again. So it's kind of interesting to see how one year has changed our outlook and our opinions on how the price movement is going. So, but that's what I got for you guys in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. The worst is almost over. Just hang tight. We will get there together. Peace and have a great rest of your